My name is Phalesha, and I am the owner of By Phalesha Events. I was working in foster care, and I was doing the foster parent recruitment events, and I decided to quit, and I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a safety net, I didn't have next steps, but I knew that that wasn't sustainable, so I had to figure it out really quick. I remember sitting in a coffee shop with my laptop open and no job, no plan. And so I Googled, how do you start a business? What are the 10 steps to start a business? When I was 12, I entered foster care. And in my experience with foster care, I was put with a family in an area. The demographic did not represent people who looked like me. When I started into the event planning business, it was very clear there was not a lot of diversity or representation in this space, and that's important to me. So I wanted to use my business as a vehicle to create spaces for those who are not represented. So in my first couple events, you learn very quickly, boots on the ground, right? How to run an event, which I'm good at. I'm good at thinking on my feet. I'm good at, I have those skill sets. However, in my first couple events, I identified a lot of skill sets that I did not have from the business perspective. And so I found SpringGR. Getting me connected with mentors that could help walk alongside of me, from a business mentor to a finance mentor, to make sure that I really understood my business from every side, from the inside out, from every direction, so that it could actually grow.
I'm Rachel Veldkamp. I am a mentor for SpringGR, and I was introduced to Phalesha back in 2023.
Having Rachel walk alongside of me as a resource and as a friend and as a business mentor really helped battle that self-doubt that you have as an entrepreneur, especially starting out in business.
I knew from the moment that we met that she was capable of doing far more than she thought she was.
When I was in my teenage years experiencing the foster care system, that's a lot, and I needed an outlet to process all of the stuff, right? When you're going through that at a young age, you often don't have the words. And so I found running. That outlet was everything. It allowed me to organize my thoughts, organize my feelings, organize my emotions, and focus on what I do want instead of carrying all of the heaviness of the things I couldn't control. My vision of where I want to go is a lot more clear. The people I want to work with is a lot more clear, and I'm very intentional about the work that I do through event planning so that I can create the spaces that I didn't have. So I can create the spaces with the people that I didn't get to experience growing up. I'm going into year 4 of my business, and the skills that I've learned, the hard skills and the soft skills, both from SpringGR and the relationships that I've made through SpringGR, there's no way that I would be here without them.